Hi everyone, it is Tuesday and I have preset some of the cards here shuffled ahead of time just to speed things up a bit. And I'm including the Under the Roses Lenormand. So these are the cards we're looking at for the week. With the obstacles to overcome, it's suggesting that there's going to be some highs and lows this week. If there's something that you're working on, just know that you're going to have to ride some things out. And it does say obstacles to overcome. And then we got the needle and thread, and it has a good message to it. But to me, it looks like a sore point. There's something that needs to be, like the needle and thread, stitched up a little bit, finalized. It does say a sincere wish will be granted. So if you can narrow something down this week that you really want to accomplish, and your heart's really in it, I think you will have some success. But then we've got this one over here, which is another needle. So with two needles there, it tells me that there's some work on our part yet to be done, and there are prickly situations. So with the pin, it's talking here about a new job or career, and that pin is on the pillow. And when I think of the pillow, I think about, thoughts, dreams, aspirations, and that needle moving us forward. But it's hard to rest on a pillow with a needle there, to me. So I kind of think that you're a little bit agitated this week. Things are going to have to be, you know, finalized. You can do all this up and down all you want, but you got to bring something, if you can, into a finalized position that you can really understand. And if it has to do with a new contract, a job, or career, there's some things to really, there's the details that really need to be worked out. Okay, tough cards for the week. And then our Lenormand. So these obstacles that we need to overcome, we might be in a phase. We just had a full moon. We're going now into the waning versus the waxing. So things might be a little bit confusing on tying up these loose ends. The clock tower. Okay, so to me, that is something official. Sometimes a government type building that we're having to deal with, or some official, I get documents. But I also think of the tower as time. It's time to bring some things to conclusion this week, whatever you've been working on. And this one, oh, nice. There's the news card. So if it has to do with a job or career, because that's upside down, these points all point to this. So try to get through those obstacles, overcome those difficulties, and there will be some news or some help in the next day, something that brings possibly a little bit of clarity. And this rider's looking at the tower here. And this is kind of monumental. I think this week there's some big things for people to wrap up. That's the word I'm looking for. So I hope that goes out to anyone who is trying to work through a situation. Know that it's going to take a few stitches here and there to get things mended. There's another thing, mended. So there's an obstacle that needs mending. And if you're sincere, when you think of relationships, you got to be sincere. There's some things that need to be said and cleared up. And you can look at it as a job, I guess. It is your duty, I think, this week to clear up some issues. And because it is the clock tower here, it could very well be at an office or in a group. Usually the garden comes up for the group. This is the clock tower, but it is connected somehow to an establishment. And relationships do come and go through phases. But there is this thing, this opportunity for delivery of some news that can help us through this. And because it's a one, maybe there's one issue that just needs a little bit of tweaking. So I'm sending that out to everyone there. Hope that helps you through your week. And check back again next week and we'll see. And if you want to include anything in your chat with me on the text about what you're working through, just to say, that these cards jived with you or they didn't. So have a good week.